ईश्वरो विक्रमी तन्वी मेधावी विक्रमः क्रमः अनुत्तमो दुरादर्शः कृतज्ञः कृतिरात्मवान् Ishvara. This is described as him as the master of the universe. Ish means to possess and Vara means to reward. He possesses the capacity to reward his devotees. Brahman alone has the capacity to reward whatever is prayed for. If devotees ask for wealth, he gives them wealth. If they ask him for liberation, he gives them liberation. However, he gives subject to the law of karma. Though he gives, they get fructified only when the law of karma is ripe for its fructification. This is the reason for most of our prayers not being answered spontaneously. The life principle is based on the fact that what is sown is only reaped. Even though the same nama is repeated, they have a very strong and relevant meaning. Vikrami. Vikramin means standing, striding, or the long steps. Three famous steps of Vishnu are well known during his Vamana avatar. The three steps of Vishnu refer to his action of pervading the universe through Ichcha, Jnana, and Kriya Shaktis. They refer to desire, wisdom, and action that are present in every human being. Status of being depends upon the predominance of any of the three types of Shaktis. The Brahman interpenetrates the universe with these three kinds of subtle powers. Vikrama means courage. The Brahman has to be courageous and he has to perform the three acts of creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Rigveda 122 talks about the supreme step of Vishnu, that Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pasyanti Suraya. The supreme step of Vishnu, his highest seat, is the triple world of bliss and delight. His supreme feat is seen continuously by the wise, like eye fixed on heaven. This makes the difference between a yogi and an aspirant. Yogi always stays connected with the pure consciousness, the Brahman. An aspirant goes up and down and does not stay connected with him all the time. The former does not accrue karma because of his eternal connection with him, and the latter accrues karma whenever he performs action with lower level of consciousness attached with ego. Dhanvi. Dhanvin means armed with one bow, known as Sarangi. He holds bow to establish virtues in the universe. Medhavi. Medha means intelligence personified. Brahman alone is Medhavi because all the Vedas originate from him. Vedas are said to be his breath. The best of human knowledge is only a minuscule of his knowledge. Mundaka Upanishad 1:19 explains this. The Brahman is all knowing who knows everything in detail. From his knowledge came names, forms, and food. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 18:10, the one who does not hate bad actions or likes good actions is truly wise, with all his doubts cleared and is said to be a man of true renunciation. Vikramaha. Kramana means transgression and Vikramana means without transgression. Vishnu is the lord of Dharma Shastras. He never transgresses Shastras. All the Shastras originate from him. Kramaha. Krama is one of the systems followed by Kashmiri scholars even today, where inner purification takes place in successive stages from obscurity to perfect clarity leading to realization of the Brahman. Perfect clarity can be obtained only through knowledge. He can be realized only by attaining perfect mental clarity. Anuttamaha, he is matchlessly the best, the unsurpassed. Obviously, Brahman alone can remain unsurpassed. Mahanarayana Upanishad says, Yasmat param na parasmasti kinchit. This means that nothing is higher than him. The Upanishad continues to say that there is nothing minuter and nothing greater than him. Arjuna adores Krishna, Bhagavad Gita 11:43, by saying, You are the Lord of incomparable might in all the three worlds, and there is none equal to you. How then? Any better? Duradarshaha. Duradarsha means invincible. There is subtle conveyance in this name. This name says that he cannot be conquered. This nama does not speak about his valor. This is particularly so because of the previous nama. Conquering here means the conquering of his heart. His heart cannot be conquered by those who are not devout to him. True devotion alone can conquer his heart, and for others he remains invincible. When devotion turns into love, the devotee moves very close to him. Krishna himself explains this in Bhagavad Gita 2:59. Sense objects turn away from him who does not enjoy them with his senses, but the taste for them persists. This relish also disappears in the case of a man with stable mind when he sees the Supreme. Kritagnya. Kritagnya means the one who knows what is right and conducts himself in the rightful manner. Vishnu is always known for his righteousness. He is said to be the Lord of righteousness. He sets an example to others by following righteousness. Righteousness is nothing but religious precepts, exclusively for the purpose of realization. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 4:7, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyukthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Wherever virtues decline and immorality looms, I embody as an avatar. The Uttara Bhaga of the Sahasranama says, Achara prabhavo dharmo dharmasya prabha prabhurachyute. Achara prabhavo dhami dharmasya prabhurachyataha. This means righteousness is born out of Dharma and Vishnu is the Lord of Dharma. Kriti. Kriti means the creator, with reference to the previous nama, Kritagnya. Kriti should be interpreted as the one who creates the rules of Dharma. Dharma is the customary observance of certain conducts prescribed by Shastras. Shastras are religious treatises. There are two types of Shastras. The first one is prescribed based on the teachings of Vedas. The second one is of recent origin. The first one is to be meticulously followed. This nama says that Vishnu is the creator of these Shastras. After all, Vedas are his breath and he created these Shastras from Vedic teachings. But what are the benefits of following these Shastras? They form the foundation of one's spiritual journey. When Shastra says do this and don't do this, they purify the mind. Mind is the arena where the ultimate realization of the Brahman takes place. Atmavan, he is established in himself and every other being is supported by him. The Brahman has no origin and everything else, both movables and immovables, originate from him. Chandogya Upanishad 7, 24:1. It rests on its own power. No, not even on that power. This means the Brahman does not depend on anything, not even his own power. This is the basic principle of non-dualism or Dvaita philosophy. Whatever that exists is only the Brahman. The duality arises only if two things are present.